Doesn't really exist here.
Okay. How much do I use more of my calf versus my heel?
You use primarily calf. I will use my heel as I would use a spur. I use it to reinforce my calf if the horse doesn't listen. Your primary aid is your seat. Okay, so with a horse, and I mean, you've ridden extra horses that you were stopped off the seat. I'm assuming you don't have a spur stop horse or anything, but you know the seat tells the horse to go. It tells the horse to stop. It tells the horse what to do. Right. It also tells the horse to move sideways. If your seat is not moving sideways, and you can use all the right leg in the world. You can use right leg or right spur, and so your leg is going to fall off.
Yeah.
Okay, and a dressage trained horse will not move over if your seat isn't showing the horse where to go.
Okay.
They might get ticked off, you know, but they're not going to move over.
Okay.
Because your seat is the most important part of that input.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead into the trot with him. Yeah, he's actually, I think, a little easier in the trot, too, because he gets going. You go. Good. Yes, good catch on the diagonal. And then it's going to be the same idea, Denise. The energy in the trot is super, okay? It's going to be the same idea. And that's the energy that you want in a trot, okay? Very good. Yeah, and then thinking about that little leg yielding over. So your inside leg sends the horse over towards your outside hand, and you want to make sure your weight lands on the inside seat when you're posting. So we don't have a seat aid when we're posting in the trot exactly the same way we do as when we're sitting or in the walk or in the canter. However, we still have a seat aid. When you are posting, your seat is in the saddle 50% of the time. So that means you want to make that 50% of the time count. So when your seat's in the saddle, you're going to think little inside leg, inside hip. Ask him to step over a little towards your outside hand. Good. Generate just a little bit more energy in the trot again. Super. Yeah, and little lower leg. So, yeah, if you start shifting the imaginary slides, you can give him a little kick for me. He gets a little obsessed sometimes. It's like even drool starts from his mouth, starts hitting his front legs. Yeah, good. And trotting on a little bit again. That's the idea. Moving him a little bit off that inside leg and inside seat. Super. Very good. And then go ahead and take him on the long walk. So, yeah. Push a little bit more weight into this inside heel. Think about making your right side a little bit longer. So, increasing the distance from your inside hip to your inside shoulder. Yes. There you go. You collapse your right side a tiny bit when you're going, right? You know what I mean? There you go, good. So increase that distance. Think about, you know, the distance from your right hip to your right shoulder. Yep, so, or squaring up your shoulders would be another way to think about it. Yes, very good. That's the idea. So, nice level shoulders, level hips. You got it. Moving him a couple steps off that right leg. Super. Generate just a little bit more energy again from your lower leg. Keeping both shoulders back. Yeah, and then ask him for a little bend in the corner. So, do you have a little contact in each rein? Good. Like that. Because remember that connection on the end of the line is going to show him exactly where to go. The main difference in contact, okay, is that we're not teaching the horse to drop his head to get away from the bit in a sense or to get away from the pressure. We're teaching the horse to embrace a light contact, okay, or push into a light contact through its back. Good. That's the idea. Excellent. Excellent. That's steadier, huh? And then he's lower and steadier in his connection as well. So you want to have the idea that there's always a little communication on the end of your rein. Yep, bring your elbows in a little bit, square up your shoulders a little. Think of elongating your right side. Yeah. That's the idea. Good. And for him, I like that he wanted to reach downward a little there, huh? Because this is a horse that will like to be actually a little too high-headed sometimes. Yes, good job. That's the idea. Excellent. Excellent. You got it. And then let's go ahead and put him on the 20-meter circle in the center. So just nice big circle in the center of P. And I want to do a little canter starting on the circle. Good. Both shoulders back. Yep. So you're going to keep your weight in the saddle in the canter. Ride the canter canter from your hip. The size of his canter is going to be a little different to you. Yep. But it's actually a comfortable gait. Like a rocking horse. Yep. Good. Add a little energy again. Tap, tap if you need to. Yes, good. And then relax the lower leg. So remember, use the lower leg and then relax it. Use the lower leg and then relax it. The canter cue is outer leg back, inner leg at the girth. Yep. He does know the verbal cue as well, although I don't think he knows kiss. Good. That's the idea. Slightly more energy in the trot, and then you'll ask when your seat is in the saddle. Good. Following from the elbows. Yes. That's fine. And generating even a little bit more energy from his hind leg. So think of a good push with your feet. So you're showing him the length of stride that you want. Yes. Good. Your outer rein maintains the contact. Your inner rein softens in a little bit. That's okay. He got distracted and tripped over his own hind foot.
Okay, that's okay.